Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Hotel Mumbai. Kind of excited to see this. It's based on true events from 2008, a terrorist attack on the Taj Hotel, and what the staff did to protect the people who were staying there, themselves and their family. So, I love true stories. We all know that. And this one has Armie Hammer in it and Patel. Armie Hammer, Lone Ranger. The Facebook movie, whatever that was, forget, social network. He was in that, and then Dave Patel, Slumdog Millionaire, is what he's probably most known for. So, get into it. It's 2 hours and 3 minutes, so I had to wait for the weekend to watch it, and now it's out. I'm going to watch it on Amazon Prime, and it is going to cost me $5.99 to rent. So I'll get into it and let you know. 7.7 on IMDb, and we'll find out if it's worth renting for $5.99, and or maybe it's on Redbox in like 28 days. Anyway, I'll get into it a little bit here and let you know what I think. Stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in. We're watching Hotel Mumbai. We're at the 59-minute, 32-second mark, so just about halfway through. And what we know, we know that there's a terrorist attack on the Taj Hotel in Mumbai, India, right? Well, that is one of 12 attacks that these terrorists were doing. They're doing it at train stations, everywhere. They just attacked the city of Mumbai, and this is where this piece of the movie is taking place, is in the Taj. So these terrorists have taken it over, basically came in, and they're doing it. They're shooting people. Whoops, they're shooting people. Sorry, one second. There we go. Playing with the lights. They're so now they're going door to door and trying to shoot people. There's not bombs or anything. They have some grenades, but that's not important. So we're about halfway through. Dev Patel. He plays one of the staff members of the hotel, and that's really what it's centered around. I mean, there's a couple of different angles, but one, how the staff is treating the guests. And this is one thing. It's not gonna spoil it or anything. They say, guest is God. So I mean, it's like the ultimate way of customer service. You know what I mean? That's what they preached throughout the whole thing. Very, very strict. And looking out for the customers. VIP. Very. Highfalutin clientele are at this place, so they go above and beyond just for their everyday job. Well, now that there's a terrorist attack, they're continuing to try and assist the guest as much as possible. It's remarkable, and I think that's pretty neat that they're showing here. Armie Hammer, and I'm going to try this one. Nazanin, Boniadi. I know her from How I Met Your Mother. That's why I recognize her. But she's very famous, or I don't know, known. So she stays at this hotel. They know everything about her, and she's married to Armie Hammer, and they have a kid together. And they're at this hotel, and right when it gets attacked, they get separated. So that's part of the other story. What's going to happen with them? Are they going to be able to make it out? And they have a baby, a newborn baby. So it's real close to the heart on that one. So that's really what it's mostly about. It's about the staff and the way that they're trying to make sure that these guests are saved or cared for, and then the couple to see what happens with them. But so far so good. There is some edgier seat stuff, because I have no idea. I didn't research this at all. So I don't know what's going to happen, especially when the baby's involved. You're kind of on the edge of your seat, and it's heroic to watch the staff and seeing what they're doing so far. But one other thing, Mumbai is like, I don't know how to say it, maybe understaffed with their security or police force. So they actually have to have special forces shipped in from Delhi, which is 800 miles away. So that's why they can't come in and take down. There's not that many of these terrorists, but they can't do it because they don't have a big enough police force there. And that's what's going on. So that's the last piece of it. All right. Very good. Very interesting. Very edge of your seat. A lot of action. I'm going to get back to it. I'll see you at the credits. Stick around. Hey everybody. We're at the credits of Hotel Mumbai, and I'm not sure exactly how I feel about this movie. First of all, I'll clear it up and say it's worth $5.99 to rent. Okay, if you are into these kinds of movies, terrorist attack, action, that kind of thing. If you're against that kind of movie, then don't pay the $5.99. So the reason I'm glad I watched it, and it's okay. I think people should watch it. Some of the things that I really enjoyed about it, and we kind of talked about it a little bit, how they they showcase what the staff really did for these people who were trapped in the hotel. And as long as that's part of the truth, which it is, because they show a little bit at the end. At least I think that that they all. You have to watch it. I don't want to go into too deep, but you could see what they do for them, and I enjoy that aspect of it. And I also like they make it a little bit more personable with some of the guests that were stuck there, and what they went through. So that's kind of keeps it action, edge of your seat, good pace to the movie. I thought, even though it's over 2 hours long, it didn't really get boring or slow down. So that was good. Learn a little bit more about the attacks there, but that's the other side of it that I don't like. So we'll talk about a loophole at the end, but let's just they don't, and maybe this is on purpose, and maybe I shouldn't care, but they don't really explain who are the terrorists. What is their motivation? They're all for Allah. They're all Muslim, but that's all we really know. And without knowing more about it, without researching this ahead of time, I came away with okay, where were these terrorists from? Why did they choose Mumbai? What did they have against the people in that place? They had 12 attacks and things like that. So that's not in this movie. So, I'm not sure. I think the message of the movie is how the humanity in people and saving lives, but it also gets drowned out by kind of, I don't know, are they trying to make money on this attack than just make a movie to make money instead of, I do think that they do recognize the staff the most, and that's what this is worth. So that's all well and good, and so that's why I don't know where I feel on this. Part of me feels it was a really good movie, and I enjoyed it. The other part of me thinks, well, were they just doing this to make money because they didn't explain the rest of it? I'm going to stay with and say what they're really honoring the staff in the most part, and recognizing 2 main staff members. So when you check it out, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. And then, so that's, if you haven't seen the movie now, go ahead, turn it off, watch the movie, come back, leave comments, let me know what your thoughts were. Now the next part, small spoiler alert. So I'm going to let you, if you haven't seen the movie, go ahead and turn this off right now and check it out and come back and maybe see this later. And I'll give you 3 more seconds to do that, because I'm going to talk a little bit about a spoiler. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so part of the staff's idea was they're all in the kitchen, and they said, hey, the guests are upstairs, let's go up and get them and put them into a chamber, and they have a secret stairway. It's a service stairway, okay? And I thought of this right when they said that, because some of the staff decided not to go and help the people, and they ran out the back door. Okay, great. So they go up and they put all these people in this chamber, up the secret stairway in a VIP area or whatever it was called, for like hours, like for 6 some odd hours, and then the way they get out at the end is coming back down those same service stairways and going out the back door. Like, I don't know if that was factual from what actually happened, but in the movie, it's a huge, I don't know, a huge mistake. They could have done that right in the beginning and all gotten out. They could have went up, found them all, brought them right back down the stairway, through the cafeteria, or through the kitchen, and out the door. Just like everybody else escaped, from the staff. So that also hurts the way I feel about this movie, is because that just was a big flaw that I recognized right then and there. I was like, why aren't they just taking them out there instead of having them all sit up in a room and risk their lives? And more people died because of it. So, little, So now you understand, if you watch this review all the way through, even at this point, why I'm really mixed on how I feel. Worth watching. Please do. Check it out. And that's all I got for you. I like Dev Patel. Great. I like the guy who played the head chef. Good job. And I liked Armie Hammer. I thought he did pretty good. So, you know, the acting was pretty good. Overall, decent movie. Worth checking out. And I'm going to stop right there. And if you check it out, please let me know. Love to hear the comments on what you thought about the movie. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.